Before you get into marriage, I've already said it the other time that I'm going to be explaining certain things that singles need to know before jumping into marriage. There are topics that are very necessary and important you need to discuss with your partner. You need to really understand whom you are getting married to. You need to understand whom you are getting married to and their desires. For instance, before you get married to somebody, you need to ask that person certain questions. I'm going to explain them one after the other. But right now, I want to talk about their financial goals. You need to ask your partner, what are your financial goals? You see, study has shown that finances is one of the key problems couples normally have. So these things are supposed to be discussed at the onset of the relationship so that you can get it clearly, the kind of person you are getting married to. You need to know whether this person is the type that actually interested in building a strong financial base for himself and for the family. And it's not only about men, even the ladies are also inclusive. So the two people involved need to come together, have a roundtable discussion and talk about finances. Your finding yourself in marriage. If at the end of the day, your partner cannot provide, or you end up marrying someone that is irresponsible, whether a man or a woman, it is the duty of the two of them to sit properly and talk about it and know how to iron it out to make sure that they understand what they are going into. You don't joke with finances, because having no finance in the family can ruin your marriage. It can ruin your relationship. It can ruin your love. It can ruin the way you see each other, and it can bring sorrow, troubles, and affliction to the family. So for that reason, you need to take it very seriously. Discuss with your partner. What are your goals? What are your expectations concerning money? Who does not have money in a relationship? It doesn't go well. And you know what it involves in relationship, in marriage. Let's take, for instance, you just dabble into marriage without you actually knowing whom you are getting married to. Maybe you try, and maybe after the ceremony and all that, with time you start having kids. At the end, if you cannot be able to provide for these kids, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. So these are the things you need to know. So many have gone into marriage, maybe don't actually know what they want. They didn't consider all these things important. They didn't even remember that such a thing exists. They just married somebody maybe because of the actual beauty or because of his cute and handsome. And at the end of the day, they will discover that this person they married doesn't have this muscle, doesn't have this strength. This very person's mentality does not align with yours, especially when it comes to financial aspects, and you will start having problems. So it is very, very necessary and mandatory that you need to discuss this very issue in depth. You understand? You need to really discuss it with your partner. Make sure that you people plan towards this thing. Plan your future together. You should also try to know whether your partner is in debt before getting married to him. There are some people that maybe they are in debt and you do not know. When you marry him, you will start seeing series of problems. You may even see maybe banks or other financial institutions coming around to seek for the money he's owing. And this is going to affect the family. So you people really need to talk about finances. It is very, very important. Don't neglect it before marrying anybody. You understand? Don't neglect it. You really need to focus on making sure that you will have a correct financial planning so that your future will not be in jeopardy. You see, when you don't take all these things seriously, you will find out that at the end of it all, you will end up being sad. So checking out someone you are marrying is very important. Remember, when you marry wrong, the rest of your life is going to be miserable. So to curb yourself from the future problem you will experience in the next 10 years, 20 years, 50 years is to take what I'm telling you seriously. Work on it. Make sure you make the right choice and marry the kind of man or woman that is suitable for you so that you will be happy. You understand what I'm saying? I just say, let me hint you people about the importance of financial goal in marriage.